Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday the 6th of November. I need to start by apologising for my absence for the last 5 days. I have been rather unwell. Won't go into the details, been trying to avoid going to hospital in all honesty. But anyway, all that being said, we're back. We've got some mods. It's Wednesday the 6th of November. We've got some updates too. The map Dijkhof Arbenvreden by Carla has had an update. That says a new save game is required. We've got the Zator UR2 pack by Castan18. The Lizard SUV 2021 4x4 by Temok Modding and Xerox. The SMS Grassland Roller pack by DD Mod Passion. The SIP Majavika 80 by VuleX and DM. The Silo King Static Line pack by DD Mod Passion. The Cargos 75760 by MFZ Diamond Dog. The Lizard 600L by QWERTY and Patologia. The Agricultural Fair by Chen Ben. The Decorative Collectibles by Zgorzknialec. And the Lizard 600kg by Cookson and Boniek 2137. They've all had updates. I know there were a few updates a couple of days ago, and it was just updates. There were no mods. I haven't gone back through doing those, but anyway, we're just looking at today's. I'm going to start with this in front of me. This is the John Deere weights pack, or part of. There are 3 in this pack. This is by Zgorzknialec. 2 slots each, 0.67 megabytes for the pack. You'll find them under weights, and it's these 3 here. So we've got a 900, 1150 and an 1800. Options on these, we've got cotter pins, lower link balls. We've got standard, upper hitch or hook only. Now it's interesting, I went for standard hitch, but in the 2 different tractors I've tried to hook this up to, the top link on the 3-point won't hook up to the top bit for some reason. Main colour, green and black on each. Second one, cotter pins, lower link balls, same thing with a hook, same thing with the colour. The third one, the slightly larger one, we've got cotter pin, lower link balls, and then it just says link balls, but it doesn't change, it stays the same as far as I can tell. Is at the top. Right, so cotter pin, lower link balls, and then it's the top one, puts a link ball in there, then all off. Same with the colour option. Now, like I say, it hasn't attached the front 3-point, the top of it, sorry, the top link. Now we have got the option to raise and lower, but it gets a little bit wobbly, and I've tried that on a couple of different tractors. It wouldn't attach. I'm not quite sure why, but it is what it is. That's what it did. So that's the John Deere weights pack by Zgorzknialec. Next on the back of here we've got the Fortschritt B365 A03. This by Kawokulski, I think it is. 9.7 megawatts download, 5 slots, 3 meters wide, cultivator. That's where you'll find it. Right there. 2 grand, 100 horsepower required, 3 meters wide. It's a 3-meter cultivator day. We've got the option of roller no, yes, with reflectors. And then back off again. We've got decals, yes, or we've got worn. I think I went for the worn, or no. We've got wheel, we've got right, left, both. We've got wheels on. Colour of bolts, silver or painted over. We've got frame colour. Any one of those 3 does the main frame. Roller frame colour. Did I say any one of those 3? Hang on. Any one of those 4. It's because it was red already. Like that. Same, any one of those 4 does that. Roller colour. Again. And then tine colour. At the moment they're silver. We can change the colour of the tines if we want to. Like that. So, what we're going to do. Drop it down. Now I don't think this is a shallow cultivator. It should bring up small stones. But yeah, there we go. We've got some stones coming up. There's a lot of dust coming up off that. There you go. So these small stones. So not a shallow cultivator. I do it over a bit that's been harvested and mulched already. Like that. Lovely job. I couldn't see any options for adjustment of anything. It's just the front weight that I've got adjustment on there. If I detach that front weight actually. Yep. Lovely job. That's the Fortschritt B365 A03 by Kawokulski. Next, we've got this. This is the Lizard TIM, the TIM PSK 4. This is by VuleX, 3.55 megabytes download, 3 slots, 3.6 meters wide. It is a planter. We've got the option of, it's for small tractors. I know I've got a large tractor. 4 row, and we've got the option fertilizer boxes on there as well. So we go across to our planters. Right there, 4,500, only 40 horsepower required. Standard like that, 250 litres, just seed. With fertiliser box takes it to 650. No colour options, you get it as it is. So, out from there. There's no option to open covers or anything like that, but we can change our crop type as you can do normally. Like so. This will require, because it's not a direct drill, it will require mulching or ploughing or cultivating to have been done. This has been mulched, so we're good to go. That's what it looks like on a mulched bit of ground. So if we take that up and go over to this bit here, and a bit of ground that has had the seed bed prepped, it will look like that. Lovely. That's the Lizard TIM PSK 4 by VuleX. Next, we've got this. This is the Lizard VL Frontweight by Ferra BDN. I thought I'd missed a letter out there. Ferra BDN. 2.68 megabytes download, 2 slots, also found underweights. Right out there, the VL Frontweight, 800 kilo. We've got the option Standard. Case IH. It doesn't change the colour, interestingly. It doesn't give you an option for colour. New Holland just has the plate. Then we've got a Fendt version like that. Then we've got the John Deere version like that. Then we go to Custom, which has these extra options on. So we can then go decals and then change the colour as well if we want to. So if you want to go custom to match up with whichever manufacturer. So for example, you can have a plate on there as well if you want. Oh, that's interesting. I was going to say, oh, that's cool. There'll be a red in there. What colour? Oh, that could be for the hitch pin. And we've got option up here for a short or long hitch pin. There we go. Yeah, so you can see that when you're hooking up. That's interesting. And then we go standard. Same option for a hitch pin. Same option for our colours. But then there's not the option to put the other decals on. And then we go back to our standard. That's interesting. There's no colour option on that one. But there isn't a custom. But you actually can't change the colour of the weight block other than those three. Curious. Anyway, that's what it looks like. We have got the option for raising and lower manually, tilting manually, or raising and lowering. Oh, well, there's not oysters. Hang on, there we go. And from inside, because it's got that high pin, you can see where your weight is at all times, especially when you go into a couple to one as well. Makes life a little bit easier. There we go. That's the Lizard VL Frontweight by Ferra BDN. Next, we've got this. Oh, it's gorgeous. Eleanor. Oh, there's a load of options on this. This is the Lizard Mustang. Why did this not come out a year ago? I would have driven it everywhere. This is the Lizard Mustang by Agro Tonho. 15.57 megabytes download, 11 slots on console. This you'll find under vehicles and cars. 28 grand. That's all. I don't think you could probably pick up a Mustang for 28 grand. Not unless it's an absolute wreck. Options on this then. We have got it's 320 horsepower regardless. We've got fender. So standard, plastic fenders, coloured fenders. Now you look at the moment and think, the wheels are a little bit, but we've got some options on those. We can bring it right out so you can widen it if you want to. If you don't want to, you can have it standard. That's great. I'm going to go for that. We've got wheel brand. We have got Continental. Continental 2. Continental 3. I love that. The Continental 3. Slightly narrow on the front. Big old chunky boy on the back of that. Bit of a drag racing one. Continental 4. White walls. Very nice. 5. Up a little bit more. Then we're on to Michelin. Back again. So rim models. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back to 1. I mean, that's more just, yeah, that's your standard. I can't remember what the name of those are. They've got a very specific name. If you're a car enthusiast, you would know. Then we've got bumper models. So you've got Model 1. Model 2 takes the bottom strip off. 3 takes it off completely. Then with front lip, again, takes all those off. Then we go to Model 2. Without, with front lip. Model 3. Oh, it looks good. With lights. Back to Model 1. I went for that because, I mean, why wouldn't you? It just looks so good. So, dashboard, standard, black dashboard, wood dashboard, carbon fibre, or back to standard. I think I went wood, pretty sure I did. Front part. Oh, that's on here, isn't it? So, we've got front part without lights. Then logo support, side light, logo support, central lights, without details. Then we go into 2, changes the lights. It puts some little lights on the outsides and the smaller one and the other ones on the inside, so a whole load of extra lights. Then we run through the same different options, removing and adding supports and things with the second set of lights. And then back to standard. I think I went for something like that, was it? I think I might have gone for that. Anyway, rear bumper. Model 1. Ducktail. Now, what's this coloured rear? What changed on that? Then we go for that, which I like. The built-in lip. So I left it on that. Oh, look at that. It looks so good. Then we've got exhaust. So we've got rear with chrome side. So that's the side skirt and that. Then you've got rear with coloured side. Then you've got the extra bit with side exhaust, which puts in... Oh, lovely, I went for the side exhaust. Side air intake. So this is the grills and intakes here. So you've got lower 1, upper 1. Lower 1, upper 2. Then it changes to lower 2, upper 1. Lower 2, upper 2. Back to standard again. I think I went for both of those. I think. Then we've got hood, Model 1. Model 2, Model 3, without hood, back to 1, I think I went for that. Spoiler and blind, so you've got the lip on there, you can go for a coloured spoiler, carbon fibre, you can go for the blind, and then with the spoiler as well, I think I just went with that because it already had the lip on it. Steering wheel central console, we've got wood steering wheel, centre console, with wood steering wheel, back again. I think I went for that. Attachers, rear attacher, yes or no. Axle width, so this is where, depending on what you've gone for, you can then bring your tyres out to match up with the arches to give it a more aggressive stance if you want. I think I went 3, but I did go for different tyre options as well. Window film, so you can tint your windows. Cabin light. I didn't go for any of these, but you can if you want to. Who was it did an off-road? With Gas Monkey Garage did an off-road Mustang, didn't they? Pretty sure they did. And that had, was it the Michelins? That had chunky tyres on it. Kind of like a rallycross type thing. Then you've got strip and front grille. Oh, look at that. Side strip. Both. Then chrome front grille with the strips. Then back to standard. Main colour, and again, just... go for it. Racing red. Ooh. Oh, nugget. That's good. Bumper. Let's go. There's carbon fibre in as well. I think I went carbon fibre on bits anyway. Strips, stripes. 20% go dark, light, mix and match, whatever you want to go for. It's up to you. Rim colour. Again, depends if you've gone for white walls, what have you gone for. But we've got some metallics, silvers, yeah. Shiny silver. Or you can black them out completely. And then license plate. Enough there to be getting on with? I think so. Let's jump in. Enough lights, I think. Then we've got control groups. So we've got seat, mirrors and steering column. Left stick side to side. Does the steering wheel up and down. which we're doing there. Right stick side to side, forwards and backwards, up and down. So we've got all our movements. Actually, that's not showing anything there, but it does show it inside. Did I switch that? There you go. Mirrors was... Which one was mirrors? Oh, there we go. It was there, wasn't it? There's our mirror. So we can adjust our mirror. Get that right in the back if we can, like that. Then we switch it and we go to suspension and hood. So right stick up and down. Right, open and close out. Bumper. Then R1, right stick side to side. We can raise and lower just the back. Up and down we can raise another whole thing. So again, if you want to go for that off-road one, you can, yeah, let's say, have a play around with it. Why not? I think I did a little bit raised and a little bit more at the back. Anyway, and then we're back to our seat, mirrors and steering column. Yes, we are. $129 miles an hour this will get up to. I was hoping we'd be able to kick the back out and slide it a little bit. That was weird. Thought I pressed there. Oh, hang on, can we start to go? I would imagine on some maps when you get your ice and snow in the winter, that'll be some fun. I'd love it. I think it's a brilliant one. It's just a pity we're within what? I mean, early access, depending where you are on the partner program, will be Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, people will have early access. I have got some good news on that front. Some very good news on that front. Can you guess what it is? Early access. I was going to have to do early access on PC because they couldn't sort it for console. However, Giants have pulled a rabbit out. It was all to do with updates. It was all to do with stuff that I'll explain. Yeah, let's turn the engine off. We'll go over to these. It's all to do with the fact that console, especially hard copies, they had to have a cut-off point because they had to make them. They have to print them, stamp them, make the hard copies. They have to be put into their boxes. They have to be shipped out to distributors, ready for release date. So there was a cut-off for console. Anything that Giants did to the game after that cut-off meant that if you were going to get a digital download on PC, you could get it with its update. So anything that was added after that cut-off point would then be an update. So all the new stuff, all the things they added in, all the smoothing out, all the physics, everything they did in the last, I don't know, let's say for example it was the last month, tons and tons of stuff has been tweaked, adjusted, changed and improved. So the console edition and the console copies wouldn't have that. That being said, it's ready. So I'm going to be able to do a console. Yes! I'm so happy. I could not be happier. Anyway, while we're talking about that as well, before I get into the last of these mods, don't forget you can still pre-order. Partner code MrSealyp, all caps. I would appreciate that massively if you are going to pre-order with the MacDon pack. There's the collector's edition, there's the year one bundles, there's all sorts of stuff. If anywhere it gives you the opportunity to use the partner code MrSealyp, that would be absolutely phenomenal. I would love you forever. Thank you so much. Anyway, last of the mods for today. There is a map as well. The Domaine du Mir Malin by Swiss Jim. I'm not sure when I'm going to get onto that. What time is it now? The mods drop quite late today, actually. Anyway, I'll try. All I can promise is that. So this, we've got the Lizard V340 Flatbed AutoLoad by VincoMods. 14.82 megabytes download. We have got the 4x2 and a 6x4. 4x2, 6x4. Both 8 slots. One carries 15 bales, one carries 20 bales. Only square bales, doesn't do round bales. These ones are standard in-game bales. These ones are liftable bales, some liftable bales pack. And it took them no problem at all. However, whilst you can auto-load on, you can't auto-load off. You can auto-load onto the trailer, unload onto the trailer, then unload them as you normally would, or you could reset your vehicle or do something like that if you wanted to. But you haven't got the option on this, as you get sometimes with trailers and stuff like that, where you can move the bales off and put them on the floor. It doesn't give you the option to do that. Anyway, let's have a look at the lorries first. The options on the lorries are exactly the same. So We've got the two here, the 4x2, the 6x4. Like I said, difference is 15 bales, 20 bales, but all the other options are exactly the same. So let's click on this one. So we've got 340 horsepower, 485, 570, 650 or 740 horsepower. We've got windows for tinting up to 4 and then back again. Auto load, yes or no. So you don't have to have it auto load. If you just want to use it for regular stuff, it's got tension straps, go for it. We've got side lights, yes or no. Puts them down there on the bottom of the doors. Fenders, yes or no. Puts them on the back. Like I say, same on both. Then we've got bumper. We've got standard with, sorry, bumper standard. We've got that one, bumper 2, bumper 3, bumper 4, bumper 5, back to standard. Grid was the bit I was looking at. Grid. So we've got with lizard, chrome with lizard, back to standard. Tank and exhaust, that's this side. So we've got chrome exhaust, standard tank. Tank and exhaust both chrome. Tank chrome, exhaust back to black, then all back to black, whichever you'd rather. Addition, standard. So this is, we've got our visor, lights on the cab, horns on the cab, then combinations. Lights on the cab, horns on the cab, visor and horns, visor and lights, or all of them. Attaches, yes or no, puts a trailer hitch attached on the back if you want that. Then we've got main colour, and we've got all the various different ones. When we go through the gloss colours, and then we've got through to pearls and satins, and then we've got the sort of chromed polished metal ones, depends what you go for. I'm going to show you, just go for the matte. The next colour down, if I go for another colour that stands out, there you go, does all of that. So you can mix and match and however you want to go about it, or put them both the same. It's entirely up to you. Next design colour, let's go for that. Does the seat outsides. Next design colour does the panels, so you can match your side panels and your dash to your seats. I mean, yellow's a bit gaudy, but that's just to show you prove the point. And then rim colour, anything on this palette. If you want your metallics, there's a whole load there, and a license purpose on there too. Like I say, same on both. So what we'll do, this is the problem I've got at the moment. So I've unloaded these onto the trailer. Tension belts on or off. So they have weight, they have mass, they are on the trailer. If I turn too sharply, they will fall off. Now we do have on this, let's go inside. L1 and right stick side to side does that one. Up and down does the bottom one. R1, right stick side to side, and up and down does the mirrors on that side. Horn, lights, including cab light. There we go, inside. But where it says stop unloading, operating position, it's reloaded them. If I unload bales, there's no option, because L1 and R1, that's for our mirrors. You can only unload them here, which then gives them their weight back, and they're unloaded onto the trailer, and then you can put your tension straps on. So as far as unloading goes, you'd have to use something else to unload them. Let's try and get some of those off. There we go. Just so you'll get an idea. There we go. Just so you can see him loading back on again. It makes sense, doesn't it? Sorry about that. Operating position. Like I say, if you don't want to use it for bales, you don't have to have auto load on. I'm pretty sure, like this, like with any bale trailer that's auto load, if you don't unload them onto the trailer, if I put tension straps on now, the tension straps go under them because it's not registering there's anything there. For the tension straps to work, you have to unload the bales onto the trailer. If you do that, they've then got weights, they have a mass, they can fall off. Like this, they are what I've always referred to as ethereal bales. So if I turn the corner now, those bales won't fall off because I haven't technically unloaded them onto the trailer yet. So you can transport them all around the map wherever you want to get to, then unload them. But like I say, you can't unfortunately unload them off. Let's do that. And then this one does your 20 bales. These were liftable. So I suppose the thing with this is, if you've got liftable bales, if I unload these here, unload bales here, I could, because they're liftable, I can grab them off. I mean, you wouldn't, generally speaking, you wouldn't do that, would you? Of course you wouldn't, but You can unload them any way you want. It's entirely up to you, but they are auto-load. That's how they auto-load and unload, sort of. That's the Lizard V340 Flatbed Auto-Load by VincoMods. I would say Vinco, it might be Vincho. VincoMods? Vincho? Anywho, that's it for the mods for Wednesday, 6th of November. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.